Hey, what's up guys, it's WOWzerLOL, and welcome to my first ever story time episode. Guys, I'm so sorry for not recording in 2 weeks now. I've had a lot of work and stuff going on. I had volunteer work, and I was traveling, family came over, so it was like... So I never had the chance to record. And actually, I'm actually traveling tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be packing my bags now. But I decided I gotta make a YouTube video for you guys. I shouldn't be keeping you waiting. Anyway, guys, so yeah, welcome to the first storytime episode. So, in the first episode, I decided to talk about something like one of the earliest things that happened to me that I can remember, which is probably the first time I ever cheated in an exam or a test or something like that. So, let's begin. So, this happened in around, KG2, which is like the second kindergarten. You know, you have nursery, then 1 kindergarten, then 2. I think in America it's 3, but whatever. Yeah, so, for me, I used to live in a place called, you probably know, in Egypt, and that's where I was born. And then I moved on, and, when I grew a bit, I went to nursery there, and then I moved to a place called Dubai, in UAE. That's in the Middle East area, so it's another Arab country. And when I was there, when I took, cause you know how there's like a placement exam where they judge which grade you should go in? So they said that I was good enough to go into the next grade, so I skipped a grade. So I wasn't that smart I wasn't the smartest person in my class, but I made it, yeah. So I was the youngest, and but not the smartest, obviously. And I joined a really hard school. Like, they were really harsh. Like, I got like some of the stupidest things I got in detention for, which detention is like where you have to stay in during lunchtime, by the way, for those who don't know what it is. So I got in detention. Probably the stupidest thing that ever happened to me was I was in science class, and I asked my teacher how to stop hiccups, because I was still young and I didn't understand what to do about hiccups. And she got mad, and I couldn't stop my hiccups, and she got mad at me, and she never told me how to stop them, so she gave me a detention. And I was like really mad, because like it was my first detention for not knowing how to stop hiccups and having them. Well, yeah, so let's get on to the story. So, in this really hard school and harsh school, you had to do a lot of studying. So it was a lot of work. So I studied so long for this test. Like, my parents really cared about my education, and they'd sit down with me for hours and hours just studying. Like, I'd literally come home, start studying the whole day, then sleep. Maybe eat meals in the middle, of course, but no playing, because like this was serious. Like, this school was extremely serious and like hard, and I didn't want to fail. So so the next day when the exam came up, so this was like one of my first tests, right? Because I never did KG1, and I don't know if they had tests in that grade, but I just skipped it. So this was like practically my first test. So I sat right next to one of my buds. I don't think I'm supposed to say his name or anything, so I'll just call him John as an example, just for the story. So I sat next to John, and he was like probably one of my best buds, I think. And I can't remember what subject the test was on, but that's not that important anyways. So the test I remember was like an okay exam, but I wanted to make my mom proud and get everything correct. So this was a problem when I got stuck on a question, and of course you know what happened from there. So my bud next to me, John, I just took a peek at his paper, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Hey, can you help me out here?" Because I didn't understand tests were really serious. And like, I took all the answers, like not all of them, just the answers for the questions I didn't know, and I just copied them down, wrote them on my exam, and never got caught. But that day, when I came back home, I ran up to my mom. I have no idea why I did this. I don't think I knew cheating was wrong yet. I didn't learn that. So I ran up to my mom and simply said, "Mommy, I used John." Well, the guy's name, but I said John. I'm just saying John for the story. I used John. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "I used John today." And she was like, What do you mean?" I didn't understand something in the exam, so I used John. I used him. And she started laughing, which I was surprised because she usually would get angry when I do something wrong, especially in the school, because you'd get in big trouble if you cheated. And so she started laughing, and she told my dad, and she told me to say it in front of my dad, and he found it funny too. So I was so happy they took it like as a joke, and I never got in trouble for it, and I'm so happy. Yeah, so that was the first time I ever cheated in my life. Yeah, so it's a pretty stupid story. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that short, stupid story about the first time I cheated. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, please. I really appreciate it. And comment what if you'd like to see more of this type of series thing. Pronunciation errors. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button for more awesome videos, I guess. And yeah, so oh yeah, one sec. Shout out to my younger brother Joe. It's his birthday today. He just turned 8. Big shout out to him. He's an awesome bro. Love you, dude. And yeah, so once again, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys in the next episode. Peace.